Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deanna. I am a licensed manicurist. Today we have a client who came in. Her set was on for about 3 weeks, and here I'm just going through to see if anything has lifted, and all of them were intact. So here I'm going in with my extra coarse drill bit. This is probably one of my favorite tools to use. And trust me, I'm not hurting her. This is not rough at all. It just seems that way. But I have to go in and debulk all that product in that molding gel. Okay, here I just sprayed her hands with alcohol, and I'm taking my cuticle pusher to push all of that dead skin back off her nail plate, just so I can see a bit more before I go in and finish the process. Okay, here I'm just going in with my cuticle bit. All of the products will be linked in the description under my Amazon storefront. You'll be able to find it under Nail Tech Finds. But yeah, this is one of my favorite tools as well because it pushes back all of that skin. She didn't have too much, just enough. She takes pretty care of her nails, but also good prep allows you to have good retention. So the way you prep your client's nails is going to determine how long her nails last. So prep is key. Okay, here I'm going in with my 180 grit sanding band. This is also linked in my Amazon storefront. I am filing away anything that's lifted from her nail plate. So if it's lifted, you can kind of see it turn like white or yellow. Those are the spots that has lifted off of her nail plate. Okay, so you want to make sure you file all of that away, because if you add product on top of it, your nails will not last. Okay, the nail is still gonna lift and come off. So this is very, very important. Excuse me. Also, you need to make sure, I think I'm on like 5 or 6 RPMs, but not too harsh on the client. And I always check in with my clients to make sure, it doesn't hurt or anything. But they tell me I'm pretty gentle, but I still ask anyway. Okay, y'all, so now I'm going in with my nippers and I am nipping away all of her dead skin. Anything that I see that's like white, it's coming off of her nail. Trust me, this does not hurt my client, okay? This is not her live skin. She can't feel it. Trust me, it's not killing her. Okay, before application and everything, I like to go in with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and wipe off any dust or excess that's sitting on her nails. We don't want that before we prep and prime, okay? So be sure to wipe down any kind of dust or anything that you see on her nail before prepping. My client also likes to talk with her hands, y'all. So you'll see throughout the video, she talks with her hands a lot. But she's a very good client. I love her. She's been coming to me for years, and I just really, really appreciate that. Okay, here I'm going in with the dehydrator, some primer, and also Young Nails primer. So yes, I use two primers. This is what helps me, but Young Nails primer, y'all, is the best. Okay, if you're a nail tech out there, girl, get you some Young Nails primer. And I think they just came out with a bigger bottle as well. I think it's like $20 or so, probably a little less than that. Don't quote me, but yes, I go in with the Mia Secret dehydrator and the Mia Secret primer and also the Young Nails primer. So like that's my prep. I don't switch up. The only time I'll switch up is if I'm literally running out and I can't get to the product that I want at the moment, but this has been working for me for years. Okay, do what works for you, but this always works for me. All right, here I'm going in with my Valentino powder. This is the color Bad and Bougie. I like to match all my color powders to my client's skin tones. And this is probably one of my favorites for especially like deep dark skin tones. My brush is Panna and it'll also be linked in the description box below on my Amazon storefront. Room temperature plays a part in the way your acrylic lays. So if it's too cold in the room, your product is going to be a bit runny. If it's too hot, then it's going to set fast. So it's good to have your room temperature, I would say like in the 70s, not super cold and not super hot, but that way you'll be able to get a flush application. Liquid to bead ratio also plays a part. You don't want to grab a huge bead for the cuticle, because that's the only space we're filling in. And she doesn't have much growth, but it's just enough. So if you're an up and coming nail tech, if you're a beginner, be sure to pay attention to the way you pick up your beads. That's going to determine, how your acrylic is going to sit on the nail. Okay, y'all, so now I'm going in with my 8080 grit file, also linked in my description on my Amazon storefront. And I'm just filing straight up and down. She wants it super square, and also she wants a moon cut. So you'll see me do that later. But yes, I like using these files because they get my shapes nice and crisp. Also, pay attention to the way you're holding your client's nails. I don't want to cut her at all, so you can see where my thumb is. That's protecting her nail. Okay, so you don't want to hurt your clients at all. Okay, y'all, here I'm going back in with my sanding band to smooth everything down, making sure there's no lumps and bumps in the nail. This is probably one of my favorite processes as well. Just going around cleaning up the sidewall, making sure there's no extra acrylic anywhere. And I also used it to give her the moon cut, but you'll see me do it again later on in the video. Also, I didn't want to forget to mention that you need a dust collector. Okay, mine is from Melody Susie. It'll be in my Amazon storefront as well in the description, but this is going to protect you and your client's lungs. Okay, it's there to keep dust from flying in y'all's mouth, eyes, lungs. Like you don't want that. I'm telling you, you don't want it. It took me a while once I started doing nails to like get used to it because of the sound of the fan, but you'll get used to it. But it's really for your protection, and all the dust literally falls into the fan. And a lot of my clients are like, what's this? I'm like, girl, it's to protect our lungs. Okay, you don't want dust flying everywhere in the air. I'm going in with my fine drill bit from Panna. This is also linked in the description. I love this drill bit, y'all. Sealing the cuticles is like my favorite thing in the world. It gives it that nice flush look, and I love when nails look like it's growing out of your skin. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but this is gonna seal the deal for me. And you'll also see me use this to kind of clean up and make that moon cut really sharp and crisp how I like it. Okay, after that, I'm just taking my buffer and buffing all of her nails, making sure everything is nice and smooth. Her nails look good already, y'all. Like, it's just so satisfying to see nails come together. Like, I love it here. I love being a nail tech. Now I'm going to send her to the bowl and wash her hands. This is the set she wanted. They didn't have the actual person who it was, so this is who the set is inspired by. I forgot what she said she was going. I think she's going to a ball or something, but she just really liked the color yellow and just wanted something cute and simple. And I apologize that my camera kept getting blurry, but you guys are going to see the finished product soon, I promise. Let me know if you guys are liking these types of videos. I try to record as much as I can when I'm at work. Sometimes I'm super busy and it's hard for me to pick up my camera in between clients and, worry about my camera dying and stuff. So I didn't want it to like really interfere, but anytime I'm able to record on my slow days, I will. Also, this yellow gel polish is from Valentino as well. This is the color 151. And I'm using my Nails by Dev brushes. This is my stuff, y'all. Like, I love nail art. And when you see me pull out that pink book, girl, it's time to get to work, okay? Okay, after all of her designs, I didn't realize it didn't show the part of me top coating, but I did use not polished top coat. It's probably one of my favorites. It's very shiny, super, super cute. And yeah, it didn't show that part, so I forgot to tell you guys that, but yeah. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my socials. And I will see you guys in my next video.